And let's go through the process of actually registering a new person. All right, so the first thing was, let's say that this is the person that is going to be the affiliate that's going to register the new person that wants to become an affiliate. So I log into my account, all right? In this case, we're going into this account that says MLin at the top. That's their username. And we're into the MLin account. And what I want you to see here is the very first step when I'm logged into my Karatbars site and go to the white dashboard here. I'm going to go down to team statistics. I'm going to go down to dual system. This is step one every single time. You go down here and you've got to select whether you want that person to go on the left side of your business or the right side. And you have to go in here every time, even if it's already set to the left. I want you to make the habit of clicking it to the left and clicking update. When you do that, you'll get updated successfully. Beautiful. That's great. That we know it's going to go on the left, and that person is going to go right here in their system. Okay. Once you do that, you then go up to the referral links. Click on referral links. We click copy to clipboard. We get the little green bar at the bottom that says link copied successfully. Great. When we get done with that, we go up to the top and we click log out. You cannot have more than one Karatbars site open at a time, because then it can cross populate some of the information and it messes everything up. So make sure you go up and log out. In fact, I even like to close it. And then I open a new window, and then I paste what I had copied right there. Make sure that the username is correct and click go. When you do that, it automatically comes here and you can become a customer, you can become an affiliate. Now let me explain the difference between the two. A customer is someone that doesn't want a business, doesn't want to build a business. They think they just should become a customer. The problem is the following. There's no way for them to earn income, number one. And number two, they can't store gold in Germany until they want it delivered. They have to deliver everything that they order. So if all things are the same and being equal, which is both of them are free accounts, just become an affiliate, because that way you have the potential to earn income if something ever changes in your mind, but you also have the ability to order gold and it gets stored in Germany at no cost until you want it delivered. So it's worth becoming an affiliate. So I just register people as an affiliate. If I did it right, the person's sponsor, so MLin loaded along with a KBID number. You don't ever have to remember your KBID number, just remember your username. And then at this point, the rest of the information is for the new person. Now let me go through this very carefully and tell you to do this. Go slowly through this process and make sure every single thing is accurately input. You're going to create a username for that new person. You may want it to be obscure so they don't know who you are. Don't put your full name in there or anything like that. Put something that you want to, a nickname, some kind of initials, some numbers, whatever you want. But then keep the password very simple at the beginning and let that person, remember, I'm doing this for the new person. I'm not letting the new person just do it on their own, because they won't remember. They're excited, they want to get started, but they can't remember anything, and they can't retain any of this information. Do it for them. Did you hear me? Do it for them so that they can watch you and learn and not be nervous and mistype and forget what they just put in for a password. All that crazy stuff happens, trust me. Don't do it. Don't let it happen. It wastes too much time. And time is money, and we want to help these people get started correctly and simply so that we can move the ball down the field. Help them get to the next person, right? Help them show someone else how they can protect their families with gold, and do it smoothly, okay? So this password needs to be a simple password that you create for that new person at the beginning, because they can change this anytime. But we have a lot to do with setting up their account, and we've got to have access to it so we can help them, right? So put in a password, confirm the password, make sure you know what it is, write it down, make sure that it is simple. And then the email address has to be their email address that they have access to right then and there. Because when we get done with this process, they're going to have to go to that email address and verify that they just registered for a Karatbars account. You can't even get into their site until they verify that. So make sure this email is accurate, because if you type it in wrong here, guess where the email goes? To the wrong email address, and you can't verify anything. It's a big quagmire. I have to go send up stuff to the corporate office. It takes extra time. Just be slow and careful and do it accurately, okay? Once this is put in here, I would have the person that's watching the webinar verify it. If they're not on a webinar where they can see it, I would read it all back to them, make sure they know that it's exactly right, and then I would click next. On the next page, which I can't go to because I'm not typing this information in, what you have to put in is a name, first name and last name, a physical address, that they have a utility bill, bank statement, cell phone bill, something that shows their name, that physical address on that particular company's, cell phone company's letterhead, full page, not partial. You can't cut off the coupon at the bottom, haven't sent it in, and then you only have the stub. You have to have a whole statement in color, if you can, if it comes in color, right? And then have a table on all four sides behind the document. Take a picture of that. It can't be an online bill unless it looks just like a statement that would normally come in the mail. All right? But make sure that is done, and make sure you got that right address. It cannot be a P.O. box. I know a lot of people live in areas where there's P.O. boxes. You can't use a P.O. box because P.O. boxes don't allow FedEx to have somebody sign for it, unless it's like at a Mel Etc. store or some type of a place where you have an owner of the business that signs for your documents that you've authorized to do that, okay? So make sure that that address is a physical address where that FedEx delivery person can actually deliver it to you. Then you're going to need to have a birth date. You're going to have a cell phone, and then you're registered, okay? You register that. They're going to send a welcome email verification to this email address that you put on this page 1, and they will be registered. Okay, when that happens, we go into their account. So I'm going to make like an example here. I'm going to leave this page. I'm going to make an example here of this is the new person. Now, I just showed you this. This isn't the new person, but I'm going to say this is the new person we just registered. She just verified it on her email, and I'm logging in with that simple password that I had created for her so that we can get in and finish her account. I've got to put in the CAPTCHA code. These are sometimes a pain because you can't tell if it's a 0 or a W. I mean a 0 or an O, you know, that kind of a thing. But the bottom line is you'll figure it out. If you mess it up, we go to the next one. Now we're in, okay? What's the first step? We've done the registration. We've done all of the, first of all, we did the team statistics, set the placement, got the referral link, registered the new person. They verified it with their email address. Now we're going into their site and we're going to load KYCs. That is the next step. So they have sent you hopefully their driver's license already and a bill that's going to work, and you've looked at them and it looks good. You're going to upload the ID there. Okay, you're going to browse, you're going to upload it. It's going to load at the bottom like this. Then you're going to go down here. You're going to change this, the utility bill bank statement. You're going to browse that and you're going to load that one in, and it's going to load at the bottom. This little bar right here that is red originally is going to turn yellow. It'll turn green once they're approved. You're going to text me, Derek, send up this MLyn username, just loaded their KYC documents. They look good. Everything's going to work just fine. Send it on over and I will send it up.